Hi everyone. So this plant here is known as Hoya carnosa compacta, also known as Hindu rope. This is a really cool succulent Hoya that has this really interesting star-shaped kind of cluster of leaves. This is a pretty slow growing plant that you want to treat similarly to a succulent, as I mentioned. So I would highly recommend that you have your Hoya carnosa compacta or Hindu rope in well-draining soil. Something with a lot of perlite or sand would be ideal. In addition to that, I would give this guy a bright and direct light to even a little bit of moderate bright direct light, because these leaves are very waxy and very thick as well. They hold on to a lot of their water, so you really want to make sure that you're not overwatering your Hindu rope at all. And eventually it will just kind of trail down and become very long, and you can see that I have a little bit of new growth coming out here, and eventually this will all kind of fill in and turn into a rope similarly to this. So very interesting houseplant. I haven't noticed any kind of pests on mine. However, you want to be aware of all of these seams within these kind of curled up parts of the foliage. Those can very easily harbor a lot of mites or mealybugs or things like that that can hide away in those crevices. So I would highly recommend that you rinse yours off every once in a while, let the soil dry out pretty well, and then kind of kill two birds with one stone. Give it a nice watering in addition to cleaning off that foliage, either under like your sink sprayer or in the shower or even a hose or something like that. Don't use too cold water or anything like that. You don't want to shock the foliage. But aside from that, those are all the basics you need to know to care about your Hindu rope. The biggest things are avoid overwatering due to the succulent type foliage. You don't want to have any root rot, and bright and direct light. That will help these guys grow a little bit faster because they are a little bit on the slower side, but very easy to propagate as well. Just make a trimming by a node, stick it in some water or into some soil, and it will be a happy plant. So if you guys have any questions, I'll see you on the next one.